All right, hey, it's Josh, and I've got an interesting little analogy I want to share with you in this video. And it's all about ACL reconstruction. Okay, the ACL is a ligament in your knee. If you don't know what that is, it's a major ligament in your knee that a lot of athletes end up tearing at some point in their careers. And how it relates to building a seven-figure online empire. Okay, so here, follow me here. 2 Januaries ago, I tore my ACL playing basketball. By the way, it was a SportsCenter highlight-worthy play. I just didn't stick the landing. Okay, it was an awesome play. I'm in the air, I'm about to land, and I realize, like in the air, in midair, I'm like, this isn't gonna end well. Anyway, so I'm gonna timeline this out. So I tear my ACL. And follow me here, because I promise I'm going to relate this, how this relates to building a seven-figure online empire. So I tore my ACL, and I actually waited 12 months, or almost 12 months, to have it repaired. Okay? Now, why did I wait that long? Part of it was just timing. I was coaching my son's baseball team in the spring. This happened in January of, I guess, 12, yeah. January 2012. So it was timing, right? It was just, timing and scheduling. And for some of you, building your online business, you're using timing or your schedule as an excuse either not to get started or not to take it seriously, okay? So think about that. I'm going to relate this several ways, and I'm going to timeline out my experience in getting to a seven-figure online empire. So I waited about 12 months until the timing was right, and I found the right doctor. I actually went to several different doctors, and I found the right doctor, okay? And I had the surgery, okay? Because I found the right doctor, okay? The right surgeon. Had surgery in December of 12. I'm recording this video in September of 2013. And then the next part of the timeline is rehab, right? Okay? Couple of things about rehab with a knee reconstruction like what I have. Time, it doesn't matter how hard you work, you can only speed up the rehabilitation process to a certain point. Okay? It is a process, not an event. No matter what you try to do, you can't skip steps in the recovery process. You can't do it. Okay? You've got to hit certain milestones. And in fact, the reason that I decided to shoot this for you today is I tested out. I did all these tests today that will finally clear me to go play basketball again. Now, my wife has told me I'm not allowed to, but technically speaking, my knee is good enough to go play basketball or play flag football or soccer or whatever the case may be. So that's what got me thinking around this. But it's a process, not an event, right? Now, how does this relate to building a business? You cannot overnight get everything you need. It is a process. It is a process, not an event. Now, you can shorten the learning cycle. You can shorten the time frame to being successful, but you can't go from nothing today to massive success tomorrow. It is a process, not an event. Now, but the end goal is my knee, I'm, back to normal, quote unquote. Okay? Now, all of this, it sucked. I would have preferred not to have torn my ACL in the first place, but it is what it is. Now, I want to timeline out my journey to a seven-figure online empire, okay? To earning over $4 million with my partner, over $4 million all online in the last 3.5 years. So it started with changing my mindset, right? So there were 2 books. There was a Russ Whitney book. I don't even remember what it was called, but I'll put Russ Whitney, and then Rich Dad Poor Dad. Okay, that's what made me. If I'm making a straight analogy here, that's what made me realize something was broken in my thinking. Like in this case, my knee was broken. Right. This made me realize something was broken, and I had to figure it out. Now here's the thing. Because of time and circumstances, and most importantly in this case, not getting the right information or the right help, I floundered. I had some success. At one point, I owned a bunch of rental properties, and it seemed like that was a wonderful thing. It didn't end well there, but I had some successes and so forth. But not until I found, again, right here, I found the right surgeon, until I found the right information and mentor, was I at a point where things were going to change. After that point, if I relate this to the rehab, there was my learning process was condensed, right? Because I was doing all this. This actually isn't quite right. If this were scaled correctly, this would go on forever. I mean, because it was like 6 years, and then in 6 to 8 months, after finding the right information and the right mentor and taking action, I went from having very little success here to, during this 6 to 8 month period, started seeing success, started getting to 5 figures per month. And then, bang, then it just went crazy. Then it went to high 5 figures to low 6 figures per month. Okay? Now, what happened there? I got the right information, and I got the right coach and mentors, and I took action. And if you want that, which if you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that you do, click the link below this video, watch the video. There's a link to an additional video below. Watch that video, and then take action. And we'll help you get the right information, and we'll mentor you and coach you so that you can have success too. I cannot guarantee, look, income disclaimer here, I cannot guarantee that you will get my results, because unfortunately, some people will, some people won't, right? Some people will do what we tell them, will take massive action, have an abundance mindset, and just know that they are going to make it work, and some won't. Okay? It's just the way it is. But if you're somebody who's serious, if you can follow directions, if you can take action, and most importantly, if you want a change in your life, if you want something different in your life, if you want to be blessed like I have been for the last 6.5 years I've been working from home, the last 3.5 have been just wonderful, but the last 6.5 years I've been working from home, it is the greatest blessing ever. I have 4 kids now, and I can pretty much do whatever I want with them, whatever I want with them. And I could not ask for a better blessing than that. If you want that, or whatever it is in your life that would be that blessing, then click the link below and take action. I can't guarantee that you'll get it, but if you can follow directions and you can take action, we'll make it happen with you. All right? Thanks for checking out this video and my crazy analogy. And I'll be back again with more good stuff real soon. But seriously, click that link below and let's get started. Let's get started.